All right, CliffyB.
Are you videoing?
Yes.
How's the lighting?
Yeah, it's good enough.
Great.
It'll look great on YouTube. Don't worry.
Wonderful.
So, Gears of War 2, your baby. It's almost ready. When is it coming out?
November 7th, worldwide, exclusively on Xbox 360.
All right. Something I have to ask is the whole multiplayer. Will there be a lobby? Can I join with my friends, or is it?
Yeah, there's a lobby that you can join with your friends, and there's a party system basically. So you create the lobby, you can invite all your friends, and then move as a unit to fight against other guys that you're match made against. And then it's incredibly easy to just move as a party and jump from multiplayer mode to multiplayer mode.
I noticed in Gears of War the control was a bit stiff in some ways. Have you loosened it up at all, or is it?
Define stiff.
Like, you know, when someone like rolls around you, you know, it's kind of hard to like, sometimes a bit jerky turning around. For me at least, maybe I just suck at the game. You know,
well,
maybe
I mean,
a bit
it sounds like your controller was broken.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Honestly, the game is deliberately intended to make it so that if somebody's up close with you, the combat becomes very difficult because we want players to engage at kind of a medium distance and to take cover.
Right.
And so it's not kind of a first-person shooter where you're jumping on their head and whatnot. If somebody gets in close, we want the battle to end quickly. We want them to melee. We want them to chainsaw.
How many different ways are there to kill someone when they're down on the ground now?
Well, there's a lot, man. Basically, depending on the weapon, depending on what you're doing, it's pick your poison. I mean, you can beat them. You can, pop off their head with a torque bow blade. You can, use the sniper rifle like a sledgehammer. It's just too many to count.
Are there chainsaw now? Like, there's like kind of like sword fights, like type of deal?
Yeah, the chainsaw duels basically, where two chainsaws will actually interlock, and then you have to hit the B button, and whoever hits the B button the most winds up winning. So it's a little way of solving that issue. What happens when two guys chainsaw?
Yeah, because sometimes it's.
Yeah.
Another thing is with the story mode. Last game there was a female voice we heard sometimes. Will we get to see who that female voice belongs to?
There's a good chance you will learn a lot more about the Locust hierarchy this time around.
I also noticed at the end there was a bit of like almost like a sympathy for the Locust, as like maybe they were here first, like they've been here before the humans. So we're going to touch more on that.
You might learn a little bit more about the origins of the Locust, but I don't want to spoil too much. You're just probably going to have to play the game to find out.
If you could sum up Gears of War 2 in 2 words or less?
Awesomely tremendous.
All right, thanks a lot.
Cool.